Hey, do you have problems dealing with depression? Well, stick around because today I'm going to share with you 5 really positive coping skills that's going to help your depression. You know, one thing as we go through our life is that we all have feelings. If you're following me and you've seen me before, I always talk about how we have to allow ourselves to have our feelings. But there are some feelings that overwhelm us, like depression. Now, before we get into this today, I want to say to you really clearly that I am not a psychologist. I am not a therapist, but I'm a very trained spiritual teacher for over 30 years, and I have worked psychologically with hundreds of people around the world to help them. And today I want to share with you just 5 really positive coping skills that will help you to raise your vibration and make you feel a little bit better. Okay? So depression is literally something that is diagnosed, which we know. You can have the blues, you can feel bad, but there's also really diagnosable depression, and you might be diagnosed yourself. And like I said before, these are all ways to just cope with your depression, or even if you're just feeling the blues, okay? So here we go. So number one. Number one is something that helps everyone, even if you're not depressed. It is give service to others. Find someone else that needs your help. This is so huge for many, many, many reasons. The first reason is that it makes you not focus on your own problems, but it helps you to focus on other people's problems. And that sounds kind of crazy, but it's true. When you're focusing somewhere else other than in here and here and here, you start to have an objectivity to your life. So giving service to others does 2 things. First of all, it helps you to have an objectivity to your own problems. When you're helping someone else with their problems, yours just don't feel as big, right? So, and the other part is, one of the highest spiritual principles that there is to give is to receive. So if you need help, give help. If you need love, give love. You get it? It might not be easy at first. I guarantee you it might not be easy, but you can do it. Find someone in your family, someone in your community, maybe an old lady next door who needs a little help with her garden or something like that. Volunteer. Say, I'm here. I can help you. It'll really help you. All right, number 2 is to move your body. It's really important. Moving, dancing, running, getting physical exercise is really important for you. Let me tell you, all of these are positive little lifestyle changes that can really help you, right? And moving your body is connected to your hormones. Your hormones affect your mind and your brain, actually your brain. And the better your brain is working, the clearer you're going to feel. The clearer you're going to feel, the less depressed you're going to feel. The less depressed you're going to feel, the more you're going to be able to get things done in your life and feel good about it. So move your body, go running, go dancing, go do something so you can get the blood pumping. Okay, number 3 is to write out your feelings. Write out your feelings on a paper. Just start by saying, I hate my life because of this. I hate my life because of that. I'm so mad at him. I'm so mad at her. I really wish I would have been here. I wish this and this and this. This is so powerful, let me tell you. Because when all those thoughts and all those feelings about what you're resisting and what you're depressed about stay in here, it ain't a good thing. It's only going to get worse. So you need to write it out. You need to get it out. You know, this is why and there's talk therapy. And if you take a pen and you just start writing and writing and writing, you can type it out too if you'd like to. Doesn't matter. But write out all the things you're angry about, that you're depressed about, that you're fearful about. Write it all out. Okay, so this one has a part 2 to it. Because listen, you could have written out all your stuff, everything you're angry about, and I want you to do that. It's really valuable to get it all out. Just get it all out. But we don't want to dwell on it. We don't want to just keep reading it over and over and focusing on it, because, you know, as the law of attraction states, you're going to attract what you give your focus to. So in part 2 of this exercise, I want you to turn it over and I want you to write down all the things you love. I want you to write down, I love sunsets. I love going to concerts. I love hanging out with my friends. I love this. I love that. I love, love, love. And keep writing, keep writing, keep writing. Because what you focus on, you'll bring more in your life. And what we want to do is get out the old and bring in what we do want. All right, let's move on to number 4. Number 4 is a phrase that I want you to start using in your life more. Okay? And here it is. You can write it down. It's very simple. I want you to start saying, in the past, I used to, ... Okay? Most of us are saying statements, I am depressed, I am frustrated, I am unemployed, I am broken up, right? And the more you say, I am, the more that part of your mind that wants to stay depressed stays depressed. But the truth is, you are not that in this moment. That's what you were like 3 minutes ago, or 10 years ago, or in your last relationship. It's not what you are right now. So if you start saying, in the past, I was lazy. In the past, I was unemployed. In the past, I used to be depressed. Because you don't know what's going to happen in 5 minutes. You don't know what's going to happen in 5 years or in 5 days. Something could happen to you. Something could happen where you're like, wow, I feel better. So don't say, I am depressed. I am this. I am that. Don't do that to yourself. Start saying, that was the past. In the past, I used to be. All right? Start using it. Saying in the past, in the past, in the past. Okay. For the 5th and final tip to help you to overcome or deal with your depression, it's going to take a little bit of an explanation, so just hang out with me. I find that people that I work with, my students or my clients, when they're depressed or they're feeling bad or just in the blues, there's a lot of shoulds going on in their head. I should be thinner. I should be further along. I should pick my kids up. I should be nicer. I should be more spiritual. I should. And those shoulds are really occupying your brain. You know what I'm talking about? In the coachy-woachy world, you know what I'm talking about? They would say you're shoulding all over yourself. So whenever you're saying I should, it is resistance. And resistance is one of the biggest recipes for depression. So, if you have a lot of resistance inside, your likelihood of being depressed or just feeling like blah goes way up, way up. The shoulds are creating resistance. So I want you to start to think about how you can change your shoulds to wants. This is going to make it very clear for you of what you really want to do instead of the part of you that's pushing you to try to do something. I should do this thing, but do I want to do this thing, right? Changing a should to a want, not for everything, but you will start to go through all of your shoulds and you'll start to be like, I really don't even want to do that. So why am I pushing myself to do it? And this takes a little bit more cojones, if you know what I mean. Okay, I do know that might be a little tough for you, but really work with it. Ask yourself, do I really want to do this thing? Because your egoic mind's going to be like, well, you should. Okay? All right, let's do a whole recap about these 5 things to help you to deal with your depression. All right? Number 1 was service to others. Number 2 is move your body. Okay, so number 3 was to write your feelings out. Write what you're angry about, what you're mad about, what you're depressed about, what you wanted things to be different, all of that stuff. Write it all out. And then turn it over, or write another piece of paper, all the things you love. Remember, we're getting out the old, and we're going to start to focus on all the things that make you feel good. Even if it's for a moment, you're going to feel better. All right? Number 4 was start saying, in the past I used to. In the past I used to be lazy. In the past I wasn't successful, right? And then number 5 was change your shoulds to wants. Okay, great. Thank you so much for hanging out. I hope that these 5 things will help you, even if you just do one. Even if you just do one. But start to use these as positive ways to kind of shift yourself little by little by little by little. You don't have to do all of them, but do at least one and see how you feel. Okay? All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. If you need some more tools and strategies to really attract positive results in your life, and even some metaphysical fun things, I'd encourage you to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, and share it with anybody. You might have some friends that are really in a bad place that might need it. Okay, friends, remember, today could be the best day of your life. And that's the truth, if you make that choice. I will talk to you really soon. Have a wonderful day. See ya.